Good morning. In our last class, we were discussing about the dimensional analysis, and I have told you whenever we express or whenever we have to express a derived physical quantity, we express it in terms of fundamental physical quantities. For example, we express area in terms of fundamental physical quantities, length and breadth. See, I have told you, breadth is again nothing but length, right? Breadth is also distance between 2 points, length is also distance between 2 points. So, area is expressed in terms of fundamental physical quantity. And you must see, in order to express dimensions of this derived physical quantity, in order to express or in order to write the dimensions of this derived physical quantity, you must observe how many number of times the given fundamental physical quantity is repeated in this quantity. In this physical quantity area, how many number of times length is repeated, how many number of times this fundamental quantity is repeated, that must be observed. Length is repeated 2 times, length is repeated, length is repeated 2 times, then we call 2 as the dimension of length. We call 2 as the dimension of length. So, dimensions are actually the number of times the fundamental physical quantity is repeated in the derived physical quantity. Dimensions represent the number of times a fundamental physical quantity is repeated in the derived physical quantity. On the derived physical quantity ನಾವು express ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು fundamental physical quantity ಎಷ್ಟು times repeat ಆಗಿದೆ ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. That number which represents the number of times the fundamental physical quantity is repeated in the derived physical quantity is called dimension of that fundamental physical quantity. Now we see here that length is repeated 2 times, so we say 2 is the dimension of this length. 2 is the dimension of this length. Do you see that area is expressed in terms of mass? Is area expressed in terms of mass? Is area expressed in terms of mass? Or can you say how many times mass is repeated in area? How many times mass is repeated in area? How many number of times mass is repeated in area? 0. So we say area has 0 dimensions in mass. 0 dimensions in mass. Area has 0 dimensions in mass. Mass is not at all repeated in area. So we say area has 0 dimensions in mass. How many times time is repeated in area? How many times time is repeated in area? How many times time is repeated in area? 0 times. Area does not depend upon time, or we cannot express area in terms of time. So we say area is area is 0 dimensions in time. Area is 0 dimensions in time. So we generally write the dimensional formula for area like this. Dimensional formula for area like this. We write dimensional formula as MLP. And I have told you the dimensions must always be written in the square brackets. Dimensions square brackets. Can you tell me how many times mass was repeated in area? How many times mass was repeated in area? 0. Mass is repeated 0 times. Mass is repeated 0 times. How many times length is repeated in area? How many times length is repeated in area? Length is repeated 2 times, so L square. Length is repeated 2 times. And time is repeated 0 times. This is known as dimensional formula. What is this known as? This is known as dimensional formula for area. This is known as dimensional formula for area. So dimensions actually represent the number of times a fundamental physical quantity is repeated in the given derived physical quantity. So in derived physical quantity area, mass is repeated 0 times, length is repeated 2 times, and time is repeated 0 times. 0 to 0 are called as the dimensions of area. M0, this was read as M0, L2, L square over L2, T0. Andre mass is repeated 0 times, length is repeated 2 times, time is repeated 0 times. This must be read as M0, L2, T0. The dimensions of area are M0, L2, T0. This is how the dimensions are to be read, right? I think how to express dimensional formula, how to write dimensional formula is clear. Dimensional formula ಬರೀಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು derived physical quantity ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ derived physical quantity fundamental physical quantities ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ derived physical quantity ನಾಗೆ fundamental physical quantity ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಟೈಮ್ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಎರಡು ನೋಡಬೇಕು. You have to see which fundamental physical quantity is appearing in the given derived physical quantity. First thing. Second, how many times it is appearing. Two things are to be observed. So, while writing dimensional formula, you need to observe two things. While writing dimensional formula, you need to observe two things. One, which fundamental quantity is appearing, which fundamental physical quantities appearing in the given derived physical quantity, derived physical quantity, derived physical quantity. ಯಾವ fundamental quantity ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನೋಡಬೇಕು. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ you have to observe how many number of times the fundamental physical quantity, how many number of times the fundamental physical quantity is repeated. You are observe ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ dimensional formula ಬರೆಯೋದು ಈಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So you have to observe which fundamental physical quantity is appearing in the derived physical quantity and how many number of times the fundamental quantity is being repeated. These two things are to be observed. Hagadre, keep these 2 points in mind. We will try to write dimensional formula for different derived physical quantities. Keep these 2 things in mind. Hagadre, we will now write dimensional formula for volume. We will write dimensional formula for volume. Volume can be expressed as length into breadth into height. Volume can be expressed as length into breadth into height. So in order to write dimensional formula for volume, you have to see 2 things. Which are the fundamental physical quantities that are appearing in the derived physical quantity volume. Volume or ಯಾವ fundamental physical quantities appear ಆಗ್ತಿದಾವೆ? Which are the fundamental physical quantities present? Only length. Okay. How many times length is repeated? How many times length is repeated? 3 times. So we write the dimensional formula for volume as MLT. First, these are the dimensions. Actually, 7 dimensions are physical world. 7 dimensions are mass, length, time, electric current, temperature, amount of substance, and luminous intensity. But ನಮಗೆ ಈಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ನಾಗೆ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ನಾಗೆ ಈ 3 ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಬರ್ತಾವ, ಮಾಸ್, ಲೆಂತ್, ಟೈಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಮಾಸ್, ಲೆಂತ್, ಟೈಮ್. ಮಾಸ್ ಗೆ ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಎಷ್ಟು? 0, ಲೆಂತ್ 3, time 0. Because in volume mass is not at all appearing, so mass is repeated 0 times, length is appearing 3 times, time is appearing 0 times. So this is how dimensional formula for volume is to be written. I think writing dimensional formula is clear. Writing dimensional formula is clear. How to write dimensional formula for a physical quantity? Okay. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ dimensional formula ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಸರ್? What is meant by dimensional formula? Dimensional formula ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ. Dimensional formula is an expression. Dimensional formula ಅಂದ್ರೆ it is an expression which shows which physical quantities appear in the derived physical quantity. Dimensional formula shows which physical quantity, which fundamental physical quantity appears in the given derived physical quantity. ಇದನ್ನ ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ. Dimensional formula ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ which fundamental physical quantity is appearing in the given derived physical quantity. Which fundamental physical quantity is appearing in the derived physical quantity? ಯಾವ ಫಂಡಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ಬರ್ತಿರೋದೆ? ಮಾಸ್ ಬರ್ತಿರೋದ? ಇದು ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಇದನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಈ ಪವರ್ಸ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. ಯಾವ ಫಂಡಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ಬರ್ತಿರೋದೆ? ಬರೋದಷ್ಟೇ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಓನ್ಲಿ ಲೆಂತ್. ಓಕೆ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ವಿಚ್ ಫಂಡಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ಇಸ್ ಅಪಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಗಿವನ್ derived physical quantity and how many number of times or with what power it is appearing? ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಎರಡು ವಿಚಾರ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಒಂದು, ಯಾವ ಫಂಡಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ಬರ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪವರ್ ಇಂದ ಬರ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಥವಾ ಎಷ್ಟು ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ, ಇವೆರಡು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ. ಇಫ್ ವಿ ಲುಕ್ ಅಟ್ ದ ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ, ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಟು ನೋ which fundamental physical quantity is going to appear in the derived physical quantity and how many number of times it is going to appear. Length is going to appear. And how many number of times it is going to appear? 3 times. This information is given by dimensional formula. So dimensional formula is an expression which shows which fundamental physical quantity is going to appear in the derived physical quantity and how many number of times it is being repeated in the given derived physical quantity. These two informations will be given by dimensional formula. I hope the idea of dimensional formula is clear. Wherever definition, wherever we write the definition of dimensional formula, so that things may become clear. Dimensional formula is the expression. Dimensional formula is the expression that shows which fundamental physical quantities, appear in the given derived physical quantity, and how many number of times that fundamental physical quantity is repeated. How many number of times that fundamental physical quantity is repeated in given derived physical quantity. ನಮಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ derived physical quantity ನಾಗೆ ಯಾವ fundamental physical quantity ಬಂದಿದೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಆ fundamental physical quantity ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಾರ್ತಿ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸುವ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ನೇ ನಾವು ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. Clear? Is the idea of dimensional formula clear? Is the idea of dimensional formula clear? Definition ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಷ್ಟ ಅನಿಸ್ತದಲ್ಲ. Definition appears a bit difficult. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದೊಡ್ಡದಾದ definition ಅಲ್ಲ. Definition is a bit difficult. So dimensional formula ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ it is an expression. ಈ expression again ಇರ್ತದೆ. This expression actually shows us which fundamental physical quantity is going to appear in the given derived physical quantity. ನಮಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ derived physical quantity ಹಾಗೆ ಯಾವ fundamental physical quantity ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಆ fundamental physical quantity ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಾರ್ತಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ. We'll take more examples. Suppose I have to write the dimensional formula for speed. Suppose I have to write dimensional formula for speed. We know that speed is distance traveled divided by time taken. Speed is defined as distance traveled divided by time taken. ಈಗ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಗೆ ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಬರೆಯಬೇಕು. I have to write dimensional formula for speed, right? Can you tell me which of the fundamental physical quantities are appearing in this derived physical quantity? This is derived physical quantity. This is derived physical quantity. Which fundamental physical quantities are appearing in the derived physical quantity? Speed, length, and time. Okay. I write m, l, dimensional formula ಬರೀಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಈ ಮೂರು dimensions ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರಿ, mass, length, time. Is mass appearing in the dimension, or is mass appearing in the derived physical quantity speed? No, it is not at all appearing. So it is repeated 0 times. Length is appearing once, and length is in the numerator, so +1. Time is appearing in the denominator, and time is repeated only one time. Time is repeated only once, so time must be given -1. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಿಮಗೆ I write this as the dimensional formula for speed. This is the dimensional formula for speed. What information do you get from this formula? ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ? ಎರಡು ವಿಚಾರ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಒಂದು, speed is expressed in terms of two fundamental physical quantities. ಯಾವ fundamental physical quantities appear ಆಗ್ತಿದಾವೆ speed ಒಳಗೆ? Mass appear ಆಗ್ತಿರೋದು. Is mass appearing in speed? Is mass appearing in speed? First ಯಾವ appear ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಯಾವ appear ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ? Okay, mass is not appearing. Mass is not appearing. ಇದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. Which fundamental physical quantity is now appearing? ಯಾವ ಬರ್ತಿದಾವೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ ನೋಡಿ. Length is appearing, and time is appearing. How many times length is repeated? ಎಷ್ಟು times repeat ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಪವರ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, one other. Length is repeated once, and time is also repeated once, but in the negative sign and close to that. Time is repeated once, but in the where time is repeated. Whether time is repeated in the numerator or it is repeated in the denominator. Time is repeated in the numerator or it is repeated in the denominator. It's repeated in the denominator once, right? So, meaning one dimensional formula ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ derived physical quantity ಯಾವ fundamental physical quantities ನಾಗ ಎಕ್ಸ್‌ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ fundamental physical quantities ಎಷ್ಟು times repeat ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಈಗ I am going to write a dimensional formula of some physical quantity. We do not bother about that physical quantity. Let us suppose x is some derived physical quantity. X is a derived physical quantity. I write the dimensional formula for x as m1 L1 T minus 2. Okay. This is yes, we are going to end this class now. I have a meeting. We'll continue in the next class, please. We'll continue. Just think, what are the fundamental physical quantities in terms of which x is expressed? X ಯಾವ fundamental physical quantities ನಾಗ express ಆಗಿದೆ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಷ್ಟು time ಆ fundamental physical quantity repeat ಆಗಿದೆ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? You have to see in terms of what fundamental physical quantities x is repeated and how many number of times that fundamental physical quantity is repeated. ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಇದನ್ನ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆಲೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? x ನಾಗ ಯಾವ್ದು ಯಾವ್ದಿದೆ? mass, length, time. Mass ಎಷ್ಟು times repeat ಆಗಿದೆ? once. Length once. Time is repeated 2 times, but in the denominator. This expression is called as dimensional formula, right? Okay. We'll continue in the next class, please. We'll continue in the next class. Thank you.